So many traders out there tend to think that there's this moment where everything that you learn in trading all of a sudden comes all together and then boom, it clicks. In other words, your aha moment. But is this really true? Is there really an aha moment where everything clicks and you are profitable for the long run? Let's talk about it today. So in the trading domain, obviously you're gonna go through various phases in your learning. At the very start, you're a beginner, and there are many things that you don't know. There are certain basics that you need to come across. Depending on the trading market that you're learning, there's certain terms that you need to learn. You need to learn how the market works. You need to eventually learn how to execute orders. You need to learn how to read a chart. All of the basics. This is your beginner level in trading. And many people, unfortunately, don't really get past the beginner level so much. But let's just say you're one of those fortunate people who do get past the beginner level, and you move on to phase 2, which I call the intermediate level trader. Now in phase 2, you're typically this type of trader. You know the basics, you know how to chart, you pretty much know what you're doing and kind of know how to explain the market to people. You may even be able to teach somebody else how to chart up or the basics of trading, but you are not profitable. You're in a situation where you are taking strategies, you're trying to apply them. Sometimes they work, sometimes they don't. When they do work, you feel like you found the golden strategy, and when they don't work, you feel like, you know what, this strategy is not for me. And you tend to find yourself going through strategy after strategy after strategy in hopes to find where you are comfortable. That is the first level of intermediary trading, but again, that is our phase 2. Moving on to phase 3, now you are an advanced intermediary trader. So similar to the intermediary trader, you obviously know about trading. You could teach somebody how to mark up a chart. You can teach them the basics of the market, but sometimes you go into phases where you're profitable and sometimes you fall out of profitability and you can't seem to find some level of consistent long-term profitability. Now, the advanced intermediary trader is dealing with something very, very specific. They may have found the strategy that they want to use, but what they have not yet figured out and mastered is that emotional aspect of trading. And this emotional aspect of trading tends to be, and pretty much is, the hardest part of the trading puzzle overall. You see, when it comes to basics, technicals, fundamentals, those things can be learned rather quickly over a small period of time. But the aspect of trading that becomes very hard to master is the aspect of yourself. How you react when you are entering trades, how you react when it's time to exit trades. Are you over leveraging? Are you revenge trading? How you react to losses, etc. All of these factors play into your emotions. All of these factors play into mastering one's self. And that by far is what takes people the longest to master in this game. Many people I've known have gotten the basics and the charting and all of that stuff in the first 3 months of trading. But the whole mastering themselves aspect is something that takes years, to be very honest. But either way, each and every day, if you're putting the work in to become even 1% better each and every day, you are going to see an improvement in your trading regardless. Now, when we say mastering oneself, what do we really mean here? Are you really going to turn your greedy self into a non-greedy person? Maybe not necessarily, but there are certain things I can do to control that. So the point is, I'm not necessarily trying to change myself. I'm more so trying to be aware of myself. And what I want to do is understand what type of person I am. Do I have an issue with over trading even after I make profits for the day? Am I just greedy and I just don't stop until I take a major loss? Am I somebody who just can't handle losses well, and after a series of losses I just go haywire and just risk the whole account and eventually blow the whole account? All of these things you need to take note of yourself if you are that type of person, because that's what allows you to put barriers in place to protect yourself against that type of behavior. So if I tend to be a greedy person and I know I have an issue with over trading, then I'm going to put in my trading rules that I'm only taking no more than 2 trades a day, win or lose. 2 losses, 1 win, 1 loss, 2 wins, either way, 2 trades, I am done. I don't trade again, and I follow that plan. If I'm someone who's impatient and I tend to get in trades way too early, then in my trading plan, what I'm going to do is put a series of checklists or confluences, you could say, that have to be checked off before I enter a trade. No matter how good it looks to me, no matter how much price action may show that it's ready to jump out of the roof, I need to make sure that checklist is all complete before I enter any trade. And so so on and so forth. For each issue that you go through, for each issue that you're struggling with, there's something to combat that, and there's something to control that in a way that's going to serve you. And your job as an advanced intermediary trader is to put yourself in position to be able to implement each and every one of those things so that you can slowly become a better trader over time. Now, even this takes time because you will make mistakes. But the point is, over time, if you're doing this over and over and over and taking note of the mistakes that you're making, then you will be able to correct that over time. And finally, in phase 4, we have our advanced trader. Now, our advanced trader has gone through all of the rigors and all of the things that the beginner, intermediary, and advanced intermediary trader has gone through. But this time, the advanced trader is in full knowledge of themselves, in full knowledge of how you react to certain things, in full knowledge of your habits, in full knowledge and experience of the market as well. So there have been a couple years that have passed by. There are certain things that I see in the market out of experience and know how to deal with it. So what do I mean? So I mean that there are certain things and certain moments in the market where it's not just about your strategy, it's not just about fundamental data, it's about, I've seen this environment before. I've seen it a couple of years and I've seen how it played out, but I didn't take advantage of it like I should have. This time I'm seeing it as it's developing and I'm more aware of it, and now I know how to take full advantage of it. That is the difference. That's an advanced trader right there. An advanced trader is now more aware of certain things that's going on in the market, obviously have mastered themselves and their emotions by putting the right things in place so that they could succeed, but ultimately knows how to put everything together to serve them in a way that allows them to be long-term profitable. Now for me, what my stage looks like as an advanced trader now, I am much more patient than I used to be. I'm somebody who used to be in and out of trades every single day, especially as a beginner. As an intermediary trader, I definitely toned that down. But as an advanced trader, I'm okay going 2, 3, 4 days without placing a trade until I see the right setup. The other aspect of me that I realize has dramatically improved as an advanced trader is my risk management. And you have to understand something. Yes, your skills can become better. So obviously you become more confident in the trades that you take. Now, a lot of people would associate that to taking more risks. It's not that you can't take more risks, but you cannot have a risky nature and still be a profitable trader. What I mean is there are certain situations in which you have seen this before and you are very confident in how this is probably going to play out. It's okay to increase your risk by a bit during those moments, but it's not okay to just be a risky trader overall, no matter where you are and no matter how much you've been trading. That does not keep you in the game long at all. I don't care what anyone tells you. So as an advanced trader, I've seen my risk management be extremely disciplined to the point where each and every week after week, I'm seeing profitability. Now, will there be a losing week here or there? Yes, but I tend to see more winning weeks than losing weeks because ultimately, whether I win 3 trades for the week or I win only 1 out of 3 trades for the week, I still tend to end up profitable because of how I use my risk management. So guys, going back to this aha moment, it's not necessarily a one moment thing. Trust me, there are times within my journey where I said, aha, I think I got it. And yeah, there was a shift where I feel like my trading improved, but I didn't yet master it yet. I was still going through certain struggles depending on the stage that I was in. But although they're not being a legit aha moment and I'm just completely profitable, what I realize is there is a time that all of the things that you've learned and all of the things that you're trying to apply start to apply slowly but surely. You become profitable and profitable and profitable, and then you raise your head and say, aha, wow, I've been profitable for all this time. I think it finally makes sense. Now, my goal is for all of you to feel that moment and to experience that moment, because what a moment it is. When all the hard work that you put in, all the sleepless nights, all of the studying that you put in, all of the lost money finally starts to come into fruition and you finally start seeing the success that you deserve in trading. All of it is possible, but you need to make sure of 2 things. Number 1, you don't quit. And number 2, you make sure you get better each and every day. Those 2 things, and you will eventually find yourself to profitability. So guys, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I truly hope each and every one of you gets that aha moment where you finally realize that you've been profitable for the long term. And if you implement all of the advice that's in this video, I'm confident that you will get there. So don't forget to like, share, and subscribe, guys. I'd really appreciate it. And until next time, peace.